Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing another monthly reset, but this one is for October. I haven't done one in a little bit just because I felt like I didn't need one, but now I feel like I need one because my life is kind of in shambles, and we'll talk about why in a second. So make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss another one of my videos. And let's just get straight on in today's video and what I'm going to be doing this month to get my life on track. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is clear off my desk. I am going to do my nails. I haven't done them in like 3 weeks. Usually I do them every 2 weeks just because like my nails grow really fast, and then I hate the look of the outgrown nails. So I tend to do them every 2 weeks, but I waited a little bit since I really liked my birthday nails, but it was time for a change. It's time to get ready for fall. My desk has been super dirty for a little bit just because, like, I don't know, I've been so busy with life, and that is why I said that my life is in shambles, because I've just been doing schoolwork and then working like at my actual job at Home Goods and then doing YouTube. But like, I'm so sorry I like missed 2 uploads because I just didn't have the time to like make and edit a video. But I have figured out that I just need better time management skills. But I was overworking myself a lot. Like, I was working like 25 hours, and then I had school, and then I just didn't have time for anything else in my life. So I asked for less hours at work, which is really good for me because I spoke out about, you know, being stressed with life. And then now I have more time for my schoolwork. I have time to do YouTube, so I'm really happy about that. So I think the main thing I want to focus on in October, I don't really like making monthly goals because then I feel like it puts too much pressure on myself. I just make like the yearly goals and then kind of, I don't know, focus on doing that. But my goal for October is to have better time management skills, and I want to start time blocking my like days and hours, whether that be like in my mind or on actual paper. I will show you later on like what I'm going to use for that. But another thing that I feel like I've been lacking on is me time. I just don't, like I said, I was so busy. My life was literally school, work, sleep, and that was it. So I didn't really have time to do anything for myself. So I really think that like sitting down, no matter how long it takes, doing my nails and watching like a show, I'm currently watching Ugly Betty, is the best me time ever. And right now I'm swatching these new nail polishes I got because I love getting new nail polishes, and they're all so cute. They're like this gel color, and I'm just obsessed with them, and I use them for my nails that I do today. Usually how I do my nails is I find like some inspiration on Pinterest and then go from that. Honestly, Pinterest is kind of my best friend for everything. Like, when I want to reorganize my life, I'm literally scrolling through Pinterest trying to find inspiration, and that's kind of what I did. Another thing that I did this month that I felt like was so necessary and kind of like underrated is doing like a digital detox. Couldn't think of the words, but what I do is I went through my camera roll and I looked through all these photos that I've had, and I just decluttered everything. Well, mostly because my iCloud, it kept sending me messages that it was full, but it's gonna continue being full. But honestly, getting rid of all that stuff literally showed how much clutter you have, like just simply on your phone or simply on your iPad or whatever you use. So that was another thing that I feel like I underestimated a lot, and its effects on like my life overall. I think October is just mostly like, I feel like the word I'm wanting to think of is mindfulness. Just being mindful that like I need a life and that I shouldn't be pushing myself too much, because I would wake up like at 5:40 a.m. and then I wouldn't get home until like 10 o'clock, and I was just dead. Like, I was just tired. I was working 5 days a week, and I was just always tired, and I also had school on top of just working. So I feel like I just was working way too much. So now I'm really happy that I've kind of slowed it down a little bit. Another thing I want to do in October is apply for more colleges. I'm going to do a whole video on my application process of applying to colleges and things like that. I just want to I'm currently going to a community college, so I want to transfer from there. So I'm going to talk about that in a video, but I just didn't have time to apply to more. I applied to 2, and then I'm missing 5 more that I want to apply to. It's good to have a little variety. But that's another thing that I want to do in the month of October, is kind of do that. I'm also retaking the ACT or whatever. I don't really care too much about it. It is what it is. I think the test is so crazy and rigorous that sometimes it's pointless, because I feel like even the smartest students won't get what they want from the ACT. So yeah, but forget I mentioned that, because it's not too important. But I think honestly doing my nails kind of was the best way to start the month. Another thing that I do every single month, and every single reset video I've ever done, is my laundry. I'm so bad at doing my laundry. I don't know why. I keep a mountain of laundry until I absolutely ran out of clothes or something. That's literally what happened. So I did my laundry, and then from there I was in this mood of cleaning, because again, my work space and my room overall was so dusty and so disorganized, and I just didn't want to work there. I would work at my kitchen table, and then I felt like I wasn't really doing anything, because I wasn't really organizing my life. So that was another thing that helped me a lot. I did this while watching Ugly Betty, because what else would I do? I think Ugly Betty has really been comforting me through this whole month of September, because August I was working a lot, and then September I had my birthday, and then after that I just was working non-stop. Literally I was so tired all the time. So Ugly Betty has been my comfort show, the show that I'm watching while I do anything in my life except studying. So yeah. And then another thing that I like doing is, after I clean my desk, I like to do work. So I like doing I don't even know, extra working ahead is one thing that I like to do. So when it comes to homework, that's something I do. I'd like to work ahead. This past week I haven't been able to work ahead because I've had so many random things come up in my life. But October is a month of deadlines. I have so many random deadlines, and it's stressing me out for sure. So I'm so glad that I made a little to-do list of everything. This is my monthly calendar. This is where I kind of put the bigger things that really need my attention. So working shifts, speeches, exams that I have, those things that really need my attention, because I look at this literally every day. I wake up and I look at this, I go to sleep and I look at this, so it's just important. So I put really important things on here. If it goes to smaller things, I usually use Notion and things like that. I actually got this acrylic calendar from Five Below. It was one of the best purchases I've ever gotten, because I use this every month, and it's just one of those things that I genuinely look at, I genuinely need, because I feel if I don't have it up to date, I feel my life is just disorganized. It's kind of weird how all of that happened, but it's also aesthetic and looks cute on my little desk, and just brings everything together. I also feel it fills up the space a little bit better, because my desk is just so white that it just felt so bland at that rate. So I'm glad I had a little bit a little gold, a little pop of something. But yeah, I think everyone should have one of these, just for bigger events, so you make sure that you don't forget anything, because even if you have a really good memory, we all forget things. Let's be so for real. So I really enjoyed having this little thing on my desk, and I love that October starts on a Sunday now, because I don't know, my life starts on Sundays. So then the last thing I did to make sure I'm getting organized for this month, because my goal is to have some time management skills and be mindful, I'm going to start time blocking my weeks and my days, just because I feel it's going to be more helpful for me personally. So I have this weekly calendar, and then I have the daily one. The weekly one, the one thing I don't like is that it starts on Mondays. And like I mentioned, for me, weeks start on Sunday. So I did my Sunday on my little daily one, and then I did the weekly one as like normal, of just like bigger things that I need to get done, because I just have a bunch of like smaller assignments that are due, but I also have big deadlines as well that all these small assignments lead up to. So like this upcoming week I have a bunch of like smaller assignments due, and then the week after that I have an exam, and then the week after that I have a speech. So all these assignments are super important, but like they also lead to me me having these bigger assignments and bigger things. So that is pretty much everything I'm doing for October. It's just mainly me trying to get my life back together. I think October, I always remember it as a month of me just like slowly going down the deep end. I always go down in shambles in October, so I want to make sure that I get my life together, because I can slowly feel myself just getting drained from any school life. And yeah, November is also a month. I actually meant to say November, like this next coming month after October. November, I also tend to just not want to go back to school, and then I'm just done, and then I just want to have a break and not go back to school ever. So I need to make sure that I'm kind of motivated and productive, and that's one of those things that I think a lot of people need to talk about. And people that have like productivity channels, is that you're not always going to be productive, and Lord knows I was not in these past couple of weeks. So that is my goal. Let me know what your goals and outcomes you want for this October, and I'm super thankful for all the support and love I got on my back to school series, and I'm excited for these next 3 months, the last 3 months of 2023, which is crazy, and 2024 is just around the corner. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss another one of my videos, and once you do that, you'll be part of the Angels team. And stay tuned until next Sunday's video, because I promise you guys it will be an amazing one. Thank you again for watching. Bye guys.